All right. In this new and indie spotlight episode of Fictional Hangover, we chat with Laura Venita Green, whose debut book, Sister Creatures, comes out October 7th. Hey, everybody, welcome to Fictional Hangover, a podcast about young adult and new adult and sometimes other books, series, authors, voice actors, and illustrators that is full of spoilers. Except not this time, because this is a new and indie spotlight episode. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Claire, and today we're joined by Laura Venita Green, whose debut book, Sister Creatures, comes out on October 7th. Not far away!
No, so
Ooh, it's so
soon! We can
exciting!
finally read it!
Yay!
Yay!
I'm so glad to be here.
Yay!
Yay!
Thank you for joining us. So, new and
Yes,
indie spotlight episodes. No
yes.
spoilers at all.
Oh,
Struggle for
boo!
us.
Boo!
Struggles.
The struggle
So,
is always real.
yes. So, everything we're asking you today comes from blurbs or summaries of the book because we haven't read it yet, because we will 100% accidentally spoil it. Because that's what we do. So, first, tell everyone what they need to know about Sister Creatures going in and why they should pre-order it immediately.
All right, yeah. Sister Creatures follows four women from the same small town in Louisiana and a supernatural entity that looms over their lives. It starts out with my main character, Tess. She's 20 years old, babysitting these two kids out in this isolated house, and she's super irresponsible. Like, she should not have that job. She just wants to drink all day and read her horror novels.
Yes.
And in from the woods comes this teenager, Gail. Everyone in town calls her Sister Gail because she lives off grid out with her religious zealot parents. And a lot of gossip kind of revolves around this girl. And this one day that they spend together influences the entire book that spans actually 30 years and a ton of different locations. Elsewhere in town, just to touch base with my other main characters, you've got Lainey, who can no longer deal with Tessa's bullshit because she's got way too much to handle with her own sister, and Olivia, a very ambitious high school senior who is ready to get the hell out of this small town, except that she's fallen for her older coworker. And then just to touch base with the entity, you've got Thea, who shows up in a lot of different forms throughout the book, but in the first chapter is in the form of a creepy doll.
Yes.
Oh, we love a creepy doll.
That's
Oh,
so
Creepy
good.
doll's my favorite genre, so
yeah.
Yes.
Especially if the face looks like it's starting to melt. That's
oh
really
yeah.
good.
Yes. Yes.
Annabelle, I mean, come on.
Oh.
Oh, no, don't get me started on Annabelle. She's been on a rip-roaring rampage. I love Annabelle. I would join her fan club.
Me too. Me
Oh,
too.
You know,
and
her
Robert the
house
doll.
is up for sale right now.
Is it up for sale? Because I heard a comedian's bought it and now he's opening it as a B&B.
Oh, has that happened? That's
Yeah.
okay. The last I heard that it was like up for auction. So,
But the
wow.
person who was watching, I can't remember the name, but the person who was watching Annabelle the doll taking her on tour, you know how she was responsible for the plantation house burning and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead
He
now.
died in a
He's dead.
hotel.
He's
And
dead now.
everybody's like, Annabelle?
Annabelle?
Yeah, don't take that job. Don't take that job.
Don't do
I
that.
mean, come on.
I think he disrespected Annabelle.
Yeah, he must have.
But Annabelle isn't the person, like the doll responsible, or the
No.
demon doll responsible. Annabelle influences others.
Yes.
Mm.
Mm.
Yep.
So, we have a creepy doll,
Okay.
but she can also be other things, which sounds so good.
Sounds like somebody likes to get up to mischief.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you've
Oh.
got like Thea's a doppelganger.
Oh.
She's like a soot demon. Thea's in a harness. Like she just a shapeshifter in the woods. There's a lot going on with her, but
Oh, I love her
I
and
already.
imagine instead of the live, laugh, love sign in a house, it's live, laugh, fuck shit up.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's got
Whew.
that framed. She's got that framed on her wall.
It's a sampler. She has a cross-stitch sampler on her wall.
Yes, yes, she does.
Oh, am I supposed to tell you why you should pre-order this book?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
Because,
definitely. I mean,
I
all of
okay.
mean,
those things
to be fair
already.
though, Haunted Doll and Entities is like
Yeah,
Oh,
that's alone.
that's
oh, that
sold.
like that did it.
Yeah,
Okay. But
that
it's
did it.
also like a super quick, fast-paced, less than 240 page read. It's a gorgeous object. There's this
Yes.
Polish artist, Laura
Yes.
Macabrescu, and this is her like self-portrait photo, which makes it super eerie and
Oh.
uncanny because it looks like
Yes.
a girl, but it's actually like a grown-ass woman.
Yes.
People are talking about it as a Southern Gothic read. I think
Mhm.
of it as literary feminist fiction with some horror elements in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ugh. Yes. Sold.
great.
Definitely. We've already pre-ordered it. I mean, we already have, but that goes without saying. So everyone else needs to do it too, right now.
Hmm.
Okay, it's set in Louisiana, which
Hmm.
also from the American South, Arkansas. So this is
Ooh.
my neighbor here, and you are originally from Louisiana, but I imagine you got the fuck out. Does the Louisiana setting play a role in the story, or would it be the same if it was set elsewhere?
Oh no, yeah, no, this is a Louisiana story for sure. Although only the first third of the book takes place there. So I was actually an army brat growing up and spent 6 of my first 8 years in Germany. And then my family ended up in like the rural South in a small town of like 1,200 people and, Bible Belt, conservative, everyone knows everyone else's business type of place. Um, so no, it wouldn't be the same story if it was set anywhere else. But I really think like I love using setting as a way to show character psychology. So like Tess, who just feels like her life is imploded, only notices like how hot and sticky it is, the bugs swarming around, and kind of like the, trees that got cut down in this area she's in. Lainey, who actually loves it there and doesn't want to go, notices the nature and the beauty, all that good stuff. And Olivia is really just kind of dismissive of this place that in her head she's already completely left. What I also like, because only the first third of the book is in Louisiana, I have these different forests throughout. So I've got these pine forests of Louisiana, these deciduous forests of Maryland, there's like Bavarian alpine forest in Germany, and like these towering Douglas fir trees in coastal Washington. And I just think it's like this great way to, I mean, these women are kind of moving past some of their problems, but it's not like that just means they're moving into other problems. Just because a goal's been reached doesn't mean like your life is smooth sailing. And I just think that these different natures of these forests kind of, yeah, drive that home a little bit.
I love it.
I mean, forests are freaky places.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Like
I love it.
freaky. But also instantly thought of you can't see the wood for the trees. You know,
Mm,
they
yeah,
can't see the problems because they're surrounded by the same things. And no matter where you're going, the surroundings may be the same, but unless you deal with some shit, it's all going to be the same.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love writing forests.
ugh,
Um, you can like sneak up on people and watch them.
yes,
People can like sneak up on you. Like there's all
yeah,
just senses are off. It's great.
yeah.
They're a character in and of themselves
Yes, they
quite
are.
often.
Yeah.
Hmm.
My mind immediately goes to And the Trees Crept In by Don Kurtagich, also known as
Ooh,
the Creeper Man, but like
I'm
that
writing that one
forest.
down.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What
That,
was the one we read set in the Canadian forest? And it was the Skull Mask as well,
Ooh.
with the horns. It's gonna bug me.
yeah,
Move.
it's Emalinda Berube.
Yes.
Which one is it though? Because they're all so good and creepy. But yes. Yes.
Just broad
Now
stroke.
I know. Oh, I hate that I can't bring that title to mind. But Claire, we've had 366 books on Fictional Hangover. We've read a lot of things.
Wow.
More, thank
Amazing.
you, because we do have some where the multiple
That's
books
true.
covered.
That's
Wow, we've
true.
read a lot. Okay,
Yeah, we have.
okay.
And now we've got this one that we have to read soon because it's coming out soon and
Yes.
we're very, very excited for it.
Yeah,
It's
2 weeks. Time
2
is
weeks.
flying by.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy.
what are
Have you
you
got anything
doing?
special for it? Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing in these 2 weeks?
Well, in these 2 weeks is a lot of interviews, a lot of getting, the book out to people because I just got my copies, 2 days
Yay.
ago, which is really exciting. And then I've got events in New York City where I live now, Austin, Texas, Boston. Yeah. So it's all fun. It's just,
You're going to be busy.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
looking forward to it.
yes.
There's an
Okay.
audiobook version as well, isn't there?
There is. It's
Ooh.
not, the audiobook's not out, I think, until December 16th.
Oh,
Um, and it's really fun. Like it hasn't been announced who the narrator is, but she and I have been in touch and we're gonna meet soon. And I got to listen to like 3 audition tapes and everyone was fantastic. But I
yeah.
was like, oh my God, this is the person. She's got like the attitude of the book of Tess, who's got a big attitude, and just her interpretate. Like it's weird because it's hard to read your own work and feel that it's separate from you. But when I heard someone else reading it out loud to me, I thought I just removed myself from it completely, which is great. I love that.
It just the entire premise lends itself to an audiobook as well, like having that narration. It sounds like it would be even creepier
Uh-huh.
to hear the voices. And we love an audiobook
We do.
on
We do
Fictional
love an
Hangover. We
audiobook.
love an
Mm-hmm.
audiobook.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, I need it in my
Yep.
ear holes. Oh, can we press stop pause on the recording and then you can just whisper who the narrator is to us?
Oh yeah.
That's cheating. That's cheating. We'll save it for after the recording is over.
But then we'll have our reaction of going, oh,
Oh.
if we say names and you wink.
I mean, I can think of one particular narrator who lives in Louisiana who would be perfect.
Mm.
So, but
I
I'm
know
not going to
exactly who
say.
you're thinking about.
I'm not going to say
Then there's
anything.
another one who I'm thinking who wears a trench coat and is about 1,000 people in that trench coat and voices.
Yes, that would also be, but or you know what? It could be someone that we don't know, and it could be our new favorite audiobook narrator.
Oh,
So there we go.
oh,
We just
Well,
right,
it's
okay.
interesting because like I do think one might think they would want to narrate this book with a Southern accent, which
Mhm.
in the audition kind of came up, which was great. I mean, a lot of talent in the tapes that I listened to. But then I thought, okay, what are you then gonna do later in Germany when like Thea descends into the underworld? It's just kind of like, are you gonna put on a German accent then? So I do think like
Ugh.
even just how you're, yeah, I don't know. It
Hang
seems,
on, hang on. The
Underworld,
underworld is in
underworld,
Germany.
underworld.
yeah, you
Like
didn't
I'm.
know that?
No, I thought it was in California. I must be
Hmm.
misinformed. How
Oh,
does one descend into the underworld in Germany? It's not that relatively far away on a plane ride for me.
are you gonna
Hmm.
go there? Are you gonna
I'm
go to the
tempted.
underworld?
I'm very tempted.
Yeah, you gonna go there right now?
Yeah.
I mean, that would honestly be in spoiler territory, so I can't really tell you.
Oh, okay. Dang. Oh, oh.
If you press pause.
This episode's gonna be all choppy and weird and
Well, it's
full of
their
us going.
fault. I'm victim blaming the listeners. It's their fault for not being allowed in on secrets. We should just randomly stop and then start up again just to make people think we've had
Yes,
some
we should
secrets.
do that. That would be really fun to trick people. It would be great. Okay, I don't know if I want to ask you the next question. I'm a little bit scared, honestly, of your reply. Is any of this book based on any part of your life or anything you have witnessed? Have you been to the German underworld?
How
Um,
many haunted dolls do you have?
Right. How
And
many
were you
times have
part of
you
a
been murdered
cult?
in the forest? Like,
yeah.
I'm more concerned about being part of a cult.
Mm. Cults are super interesting. I've always loved cults, but I have not
yes.
personally been involved in a cult.
That
Yay!
you know of.
That exactly like do people know when they're in a cult? I
I
don't
don't
know. I'm
I
I
think we're
don't
in the
think they
Twilight
do.
cult because we mention it far too often.
That's true, we do.
We're trying to convert people to the
I
sparkly
know, and
side.
there have been two times where I have wanted to reference Twilight so far in this, but I didn't. I stopped myself, so everyone should be proud of me for that.
You did break into just going ho ho. I can't do it with my voice at the moment, but
No, that was in
you
our
ho
last
hoed
episode.
in the
That
last
was not
episode
in this episode, which I
completely
wanted to do, but I didn't.
spontaneously.
Yeah, it's fine, but I didn't do that. And
Is
I'm
it when
still
it was
not
more?
gonna. I'm
Is
not
that is
even.
it because the Washington forests were mentioned?
Yes, it was because of the Washington Forest and the haunted walls. It was the wash.
Forks.
It was Forks. That's where this secretly takes place. She didn't say it out loud because she
Please
knows.
note, when reading those sections of the book, we are going to turn the blue light on.
Yeah, we will have to do that. Yes. But also a haunted
Oh,
melting doll. Like, how is that not?
I know. I'm glad you picked that one up.
I
It
did.
was
I
low
did.
hanging fruit.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I
know.
okay, so I will say my doll's not melting, but it is haunted. But okay, so
Ooh,
here's
right.
my
Okay.
Okay,
life.
okay,
Spill the entire
perfect.
tea. Okay.
Okay.
I'm getting comfortable. Okay. Tell.
Yeah, so I will just say like nothing is directly autobiographical, but I did have a possessed doll when I was 8 years old. Um, the summer I was turning 21, I was a horseback riding instructor at a summer camp in Kerrville, Texas, responsible for this cabin of 8-year-olds. And whereas I'm a honestly much more responsible human than Tess, who's making some really bad decisions around these kids, like I did have that thought. Am I like I'm the adult here? That's crazy. Even like a scorpion came into our cabin and I was like, ah, and then all these 8-year-olds are looking at me. I'm like, oh shoot, like I have to get the scorpion kind of thing. So just that whole like growing up becoming an adult and realizing like people expect things from you that you aren't ready to kind of give. Um, yeah, what else? I rode my bicycle across the United States. It was 16 states, 3,800 miles in 42 days. And
That's
in
so
South
cool.
Dakota, I did see this house with Mama Prayed scrawled across the front. So I didn't investigate like the people in my book, but that's in there.
I'm
Um,
glad. I'm very glad. Sensible.
yeah.
Sensible life
You
choice
made
there.
you made the right decision, I think.
Yeah.
You're still with
Um,
us.
I am, yeah, for sure. What else? I mean, to get a little heavier, some mental illness in my family, so I wanted to explore that. I've had an intense female relationship breakup with someone that I once felt was closer to me than a sister. And I have an MBA in finance, like Olivia, and also came to the conclusion that a finance career is not how I want to spend my life. So those are the things that are like top of mind about,
Yeah.
you know, just what's in the book that's also in my life. Oh, and I lived in every location that's in the book. So Maryland, Germany, Louisiana,
The
Austin, New York
underworld.
City,
The
and
underworld.
except coastal Washington. So that's kind of where the end of the book takes place, and it felt
Mm.
like a way to kind of let go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been there?
Wow.
You should go. You should visit there. It's nice.
I have visited there now twice since I wrote it, but there was something about trying to write a place that I'd never been that was completely different and yeah, that I really kind of enjoyed. I'm not sure I want to write a whole book that way, but I did enjoy writing like a section in a place that I'd never been to.
Yeah. That's
I
very
can imagine
cool.
that being quite hard.
Yeah.
It is,
You,
yeah.
Yeah.
you want it to be as real as possible, and if you've not been there, only visited there slightly, write what you know, and then that comes through much better for the reader.
Hmm.
Can we circle back to the possessed doll?
Oh, yeah.
She's
What
really good at just
happened?
like barely mentioning something and then going right past it as if it's not terrifying and fantastic.
I'm trying to work out if having a possessed doll when you're 8 is worse than cycling across 16 states. Because instantly my butt cheeks clenched.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. The possessed doll was probably worse. Like at least with the bike ride, like I trained an entire year and the doll was like a neighbor handed me a doll and I went, ah, you know. But okay, so we moved from an army base on Germany to like the rural South. where people were born and raised. And for the first time in my life, I felt like this outsider who didn't kind of understand like the code of living in this place. And I wouldn't say I was like bullied, but I was teased in a way that my very sensitive 8-year-old self was just not loving, just being from somewhere else. And this neighbor gave me, I think so, when I love crafting, like I love cross stitch and, and I love like knitting blankets, but then you have to like give your inventory away because you don't want to, have a room in your house for all this stuff. So that's kind of what I think was up with this neighbor. She had gotten like kind of the I would say, like, we had a Kmart near us, so I would just say, like, a cheap doll from Kmart that she put in this beautifully hand crocheted, intricate, although ridiculous, like, plantation style dress, as if this, like, ugly Kmart doll was in this Gone with the Wind outfit with this bonnet and a parasol. And that thing, like,
I
just.
think I've seen this on Drag Race, just saying. But yes, I know exactly what you mean.
And it just terrorized me for a year. It was like, okay, you are, I will like
Burn
hurt
the
you and
building
your family.
down.
And
Burn
her
them.
face melted. No, I'm kidding. That didn't happen. But like, I wasn't allowed to tell anyone because my mom's very cool. She would have done something about it, but like, I wasn't allowed to tell anyone. And like, I would stay awake at night, and I swear to God, like, its green eyes would just glow at me from the top of my dresser where it wanted to sit at all times. Um, but a year later, like we were moving houses, and I did actually tell my mom, and she helped me destroy it. Although I think we just unleashed its evil onto the
Did.
world, you
You
know?
did. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But at least it
I'm
was out
so
of my
proud.
bedroom.
That's right.
So proud.
It's out of your bedroom and into the world.
Hmm.
Congratulations on setting the entity out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then
Yeah.
it came and visited you later in life to be a part of the sister creatures.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's come back to inspire you.
It is a muse.
Aw.
Okay, that's
Aw.
amazing.
Your Kmart muse is back. Yay.
Came up muse.
So obviously you have definitely encountered things that are paranormal, which is the next question that we have.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I was a real scaredy cat kid. Like I love horror now and I'm still pretty scared adult. But like I was a really sensitive, scared kid. But that was my main paranormal encounter. Like I felt maybe close to something that's less tangible before, but yeah. What about y'all? Have y'all had some paranormal stuff in your life? Like, I don't know.
I was literally ghost bothering last night.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't call it ghost hunting because it's ridiculous. But me and my friends quite regularly go to haunted locations with like organized groups
Mhm.
and bother whatever ghosts are there. And for the first time, we're very sarcastic and we sit there and we find fault in things and bit no, it's the pipes and all that kind of malarkey. But for the first time, my friend, who is in her 50s, and very sensible. She's a medical professional, and she's the first person to come out with a sarcastic remark. She was so uncomfortable. She had to move. We were in the basement of a Masonic hall, and she had to move 3 times because she could not sit still thinking that there was something behind her. And this is as we're listening to a door that we could hear creaking and moving, and we had cat balls set up so we could see it moving. And I was literally sitting next to her going, "It's fine. There's nothing wrong, nothing going on." But I've never, and that's what made it interesting for me, the fact that she was reacting to something and she never, ever, even when we were in a library, a haunted library, and the doors kept opening by themselves, we laughed about it. And she was the first one up to go and investigate and out in the dark with the torch and going, what's going on here? And, setting up the cameras. So we've had stuff happen, but not particularly creepy, like spooky, possessed doll, that kind of like in your face paranormal. We've had stuff, but we've gone bothering for it. I know you've got a good story though, Amanda.
I only have the one. I only
But
have the
it's
one
good. It's a
story.
really good story. I
I
really
Is
want to
like
it?
hear
it.
it.
Is it that good? I don't
Yeah,
know.
it really is because it's a personal story that's happened to you, and it's backed up by what other people have reported of the
Yeah.
location.
And
It's a good
now,
one.
I mean, this will be, I've told it several times, and so everyone can go back and backtrack and make sure
We'll
that
put
I'm
it on a
telling
t-shirt as
the
well.
same.
Everybody can have it on a
Yeah,
t-shirt.
but everyone needs to make sure that I'm keeping the same details and I'm not, you know, fabricating any of the story. Or I might have just forgotten parts of it at this point. But we were at, my husband and I were at a bed and breakfast in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, which you might know because you are also vaguely related to the American South. It's very supposedly a haunted place. So we were staying at this bed and breakfast, and I were getting ready to go to bed for the night. And there's not a lot of outlets in this place because it's a very old place, and so they've had to like retrofit it with things. And for some reason, I did not want to get under the bed to plug in my phone. I just didn't want to do it. I was just creeped out. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to plug my phone in over there. And I don't even want to get under there because it's creeping me out. And I don't know why. And my husband was laughing at me. But then when we were in bed sleeping that night, I had very vivid dreams of something reaching up from underneath the bed and pulling me through. So that was happening, but also while I was in bed sleeping, the bathroom light that was on a motion sensor kept turning on and turning off. And so I was freaking my shit out. And my husband's just merrily sleeping next to me. And I didn't sleep very much that night at all because I was terrified. And it's all because I didn't want to play with whoever was under my bed, I think.
That is so horrifying. Oh my God. Okay, I swear these things exist. Like, I just would never go searching for it, you know. I mean I love horror books and horror stories, but like and you can't help if you're in a hotel room and something's under the bed to get you, but like ghost bothering, that's really
Oh, I
messing
love
me up a
it.
little bit.
Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. Sometimes though, we went to one place and it was dead and not in the good way. Like it was called the Guildhall, and there was I mean they're all very old buildings because it's the UK, so you know older than your country kind of building, and it's on the quayside and very gorgeous, gorgeous building, oak paneling and all this to have community room, like old-fashioned kind of community rooms where you can imagine all the old men making big decisions sitting in. But there was also a courthouse, and the courthouse that's inside had individual cells, for the like you know they had the judge at the top and the area for the jury and the witnesses and then the court then individual cells for the plaintiffs. And it was so dead. They were like, who wants to go and sit in one of the cells? I went, hold on, sit? Yes, that'll be me. I'll take a sit, thank you. Um, and I literally played Pokemon Go for half an hour
Ah,
in this ghost place. I caught some really good Pokemon, spun some Spings, you know, Baldigor, and it's just like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God.
Because it was such a dud of a location. But like, there's one, like I say, this library we've been to, me and my friends, this is the third time and we want to go again. And each time we've heard footsteps and we heard rushing water at one point. I'm like, why can we hear water? It must be raining outside. There must be a storm. So when people went out for a cigarette break, went, can you check the weather? And they came back in and they went, oh, it's dry. I'm like, no. So we went out and had a look. It is bone dry. Nobody is even showing a bit of wetness. None of the taxis out the front had any wetness on the cars. So we were like, where'd this rushing water come from? And when we investigated the location, it's where the original front door was, and the original front door was no longer in use because there was a fire. So there was a rushing water of the fire being put out, and then we're thinking that could be it. So like that could
Wow.
be it.
that's fun.
But I'm very skeptical about. I'm massively skeptical about all of these things
Can
because
I ask a question?
yes,
It's not like a toilet flushing or something.
no, because the toilets are actually in the next room along.
So there's
So this we were standing in what would have been the old gentleman's, library,
Okay.
and the water sound came from the opposite end,
Okay.
which was where the door is, and the men's lavatory is the other side. We have access to it, and we checked, and it wasn't a toilet flush,
Okay.
and we actually went in to the toilets to do because apparently somebody killed themselves in the toilets back in the 1800s. So you actually do go investigate the toilets in there as well. It's great. Men's toilets. There's a huge urinal. It's disgusting. Thankfully it's clean. And so you do actually flush the toilets when you're in there, so you get a sense of the sound.
Oh, okay.
No, it
It
wasn't.
was not the same sound.
It was not the same sound. It's
Also,
Yeah,
very
in
I'm a
distinct.
believer. I'm a believer. I'm just gonna say it.
I'm still very, very skeptical. Very skeptical. The same place is apparently haunted by a librarian,
aw,
and I was like, let's talk books.
yeah.
So that got some responses when I was talking librarian to them. And there's also a very stereo because it used to be like a duke's house once on the site, or like an earl or something. And he had a disfigured son who was not very nice and liked overly young women, girls, children, and was very horrible to them. And you can berate them. That's the only spirit in the place that you're allowed to call nasty names and call them out for being horrible and disgusting. And the last time we were there, there was a she wasn't young, but she looked really young. She was like late 20s, but she could pass for a teenager very easily. And she went and did a walk by herself and came screaming back. She was so uncomfortable
No.
because there was scratching sounds in the stack.
Ugh.
Oh, I think it's fascinating. I love this kind of shit.
I do
So
too.
I want to go and do it and experience things. I do, but
you're never guaranteed though, and if you are
doesn't happen.
guaranteed, then it's a fit.
Yeah. I mean, like we've been to a lot of haunted places. We got married in a haunted chapel. Like it's that's the only experience I've had is
I
with
did
that little
stay
bed
in
and
like the
breakfast.
Shining Hotel.
Oh, we've been there
Um,
too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
yeah, and like
Yeah.
I had a copy of the book, and so,
Yeah.
we didn't stay in the room, but I
Right.
have a picture with the
Yeah.
room number.
Yeah. That's
Anyway,
cool. I stayed there
actually,
too.
yeah, it was cool. I didn't feel like a lot going on, but it was
No,
still cool.
it was really fun. Yeah. I got really sick there because, there's
Mm.
no air conditioning, and we were there and it was warm in our room. And so we had to keep the window open all night. So then I got sick. And then we went to another place after that and it like got snowed in and it was horrible. And I was just coughing my guts up all over the place. And I would tell people that I got haunted and possessed at,
Hmm.
You
at
might
that
have been.
hotel. It wasn't true, but
But yeah, I mean, tell people that anyway. That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah,
Until I have a better story. That
right.
was my
I mean,
original.
that's why
Uh-huh.
I got sick. But it was really cool. Did you do like the tours that they do overnight? Did you go on any of those?
No,
No.
no, I was on a bike ride. I'm a
Oh,
avid
yeah.
cyclist, so I was m mainly riding my bike there. But yeah.
That's really cool though.
Hmm.
I can't imagine cycling across the United States like you've done. That's amazing.
I can't
Again,
imagine it now.
butt
This was back
cheeks.
in 2017, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Again, my butt cheeks are clenching.
Oh yeah. Like you gotta really build up to that many hours. It's like 6 to 8 hours every day, just sitting on a bike saddle.
Oh,
How long did it take to actually do the cycle across?
It was 42 days of cycling and 4 rest days, so 46 days total. And I did map out like the time. It was 256 hours of like pedaling to
whoa.
get there. Um, that's a ton of time to think about your life and like wanting to be a
Yeah.
writer and like how to make that happen and stuff. So
Yeah.
it was great.
I mean, if you can direct your thoughts, that's great. But sometimes it, like 2 o'clock in the morning, my brain won't shut up, and I'm like, that's just at 2 o'clock in the morning. Never mind days of being by
Yeah.
yourself.
And I would be like, terrified that a giant truck is gonna like run me off the road, or I'm gonna get hit, or something horrible is gonna happen. I'm gonna go flying off the bicycle. These would be my
Hmm.
thoughts. I wouldn't be
Hmm.
planning out my future and writing outlines for books. Like, no, I'd just be like, oh, fuck,
Yeah, we were
no.
on some sketchy roads. Like some of this is on like the official cross country route. Some of it's on the interstate. Like some of it is not on just nice gravel, but like huge rocky gravel sections. It's mostly really great, but in 3,800 miles, I mean, you've got to be on the side of some highways, and yeah, it was risky, but
Oh,
we did it.
you're very brave.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Because
Thanks.
people can be absolute assholes when it comes to driving, and they think, oh look, a cyclist, I'm going to take aim. It's like, no, just leave them alone.
yeah.
Actually, that was like, it was a great way to kind of experience America because, like, in Eastern Oregon, we had, have you heard of like rolling coal when a big diesel truck comes at you and gives you like the black,
Mm.
engine diesel stuff in your face? So we got some of that in Oregon and like, I don't know. Michigan was very much like, I'm not going to move over for you, but I'm also not going to go at you. And then Wisconsin was like, you are our honored guest. Let me give you a huge amount of space and wave at you. So it's just, it was really fun.
So did any of the bike ride inspire Sister Creatures?
Um, there is a section with Olivia riding her bike across the country and encountering this house that says Mama prayed and investigating. So that's
But
the
the actual inside is not inspired because you were sensible enough
You were
and
smart
made
enough to
correct life
not do that.
choices.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good.
No. I'm
Phew.
definitely the type of writer who like lives kind of a calm as drama free as I can get life so that I can get pretty dramatic on the page, but no, I would never investigate something like that.
That's sensible. That's very
You're
sensible.
very smart.
Create the horror, don't actually experience the horror.
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yes, I like that.
Is there anything that you can tell us more about Sister Gail and Thea, or is that venturing into spoiler territory?
Um, I will. Okay, so Sister Gail is like a very human woman that, kind of lives in this dramatic way when she's a teen, but does then go out into the world and experience her life. Whereas Thea is this, shape-shifting entity that shows up throughout. And I will say that is the part of the book. Like it was one of my biggest projects was just to write a book that a reader absolutely needs to participate in. Needs to bring their own interpretations, and I would love to like be on a fly on the wall in like a book club and just listen to what people think about Thea. I mean, I have my own interpretations, but I almost don't really want to talk about them because
Mm,
I don't think they're more valid or important than what like a reader would bring
yeah.
to what this thing is.
Oh. Claire, are
Ooh.
you already looking for a time on our in our schedule next year to give people time to read it and then talk about this book? Are you already looking at the calendar? Because I was about to.
I'm not in the calendar, but I am in our 2026 doc, trying to come up with some kind of witty book theme
Yes,
idea.
like where is this one
Well,
gonna fit in? And
yeah,
then
I'm
we'll have a
already.
discussion about it, and then we'll invite Laura back on and be like, well, this is what happened.
Do you
This
know
is
what
what
though?
everybody said.
Do you know? I can't remember what the exact title is. Where is it? And I've got a feeling it actually might be. 2025. We have. It's
Is it our
there. It
December
is.
one about
Yes, it's all
horrible
gone to
shit
shit.
happening? It's all gone to
Yes, it's
shit?
all gone to shit. Read a book where everything just goes wrong. Bonus points if it's a horribly unhappy ending. So I feel like it would fit in from very basic knowledge, no spoilers, with
You feel
it's
like a
all gone
lot
to
of
shit.
things go wrong with this one? What with the haunted dolls and the German underworld? Is
What,
it will
yes,
it fit this theme?
I've got a very, very important question because this is one of my theme ideas I've put on.
Okay.
Is there a Waffle House in any way, shape, or form mentioned?
Damn, no, I did not.
Ah, no.
Ah,
Damn it.
darned. Is it too late?
Take
You
it
don't,
back, rewrite it, just
yeah. So
shoehorn a Waffle
sorry.
House in. Even if it's in the acknowledgements, I'll take it. It's my life's ambition to go to a Waffle
It
House
is.
A Waffle
and
House
have
is
hash
so
browns.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
I will do it once.
You
What one
will.
day?
One day you will have to visit the United States, but not right now. Not.
Oh no, I know. One of the themes we've got next year, which I proposed,
Uh-huh.
is read a book where blank or blank is the star of the show or blank is grisly murdered or can you believe blank happens? So
Uh-huh.
it's just fill in the blanks and do whatever you want.
Yeah, this is a great one. And I feel like a lot of blanks will be filled in.
Also, we have a theme that we're proposing called This House Sucks. And at the moment, I'm hearing a house that sounds like it sucks.
It sounds, yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
So
we
I'm just
just
throwing three, four at you right now.
maybe we just
Mm,
read this book every month next year. Just keep reading it over and over and over again.
definitely. Yeah.
That's
You'll
definitely a
notice
bit.
something new each time.
Yeah, of course.
That is definitely a bit.
How long do you think it would take people to pick up on it? Like, did you already talk about this one? Did you just talk about this book 3 weeks ago?
I mean,
No,
I feel like it's a challenge.
I feel like it is. Or it
Damn
could be
it.
another fun thing that we should think about for the future is talking about one at the beginning of the year and then talking about it again at the end of the year and seeing how different it is.
And just
Mm.
Oh.
like not even referencing the fact that you
Nope.
talked about it before.
Nope.
Just so
Nope.
yeah.
I think that's a great plan. But now
And
you're
then
in
we
on it. It's you have to be there both times that we talk about it.
can we just
Oh
keep
yeah.
recommending it at least once a month as
Yes.
well?
Yeah, just see
And
what
if you'd
happens.
like this, you
If you
like this,
like
and it's
this,
just totally
try
random.
this. Now, I don't know if you've heard about this one before, but it's called Sister Creatures. I
That
don't
would
know if you
honestly
heard
be
this one.
amazing. Thank you.
I mean, I'm tempted. This
I
sounds
mean,
like
yeah,
a challenge. You know I'm
it
up for a challenge.
we
It's
do
like
love a
performance
challenge.
art. I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Okay, so backtracking just a smidge
Hmm.
to Claire not coming to the United States because not
No,
right
no, no,
now.
no, 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 no,
Not
no,
right now.
no, 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 no.
What can people take from Sister Creatures that may help them in their day-to-day lives, considering
Hmm.
this
Mess.
current state of affairs?
That's a really good question. I'm gonna try to articulate my answer. But I will just say, well, first off, I mean, I think Sister Creatures is feels very true and very real to me, despite all of these elements that I put in there that I just had a ton of fun writing and I think are fun to read. But I just think I am really true to these characters in a specific way that would let people bring themselves into the story, even if they've never experienced this exact type of thing that these women are going through. And it is also, even though, like, I think it acknowledges that life is really hard and that there's always going to be shit coming at you. Um, but it also is a hopeful and redemptive story. I mean, not everyone has a happy ending, but the book, I think, ends on a hopeful note. And, like, I mean, books are just where it's at for me. Like, this has been a golden year of reading because it's kind of what I can do for myself. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, being aware of what's going on in the world, there's certain steps we can take, but ultimately, like, I think just doom scrolling all day just makes you feel super powerless and out of control. And I think it's a lot better to, I mean, for me, I turn to books and I love to be entertained, I love to escape, but I also like to just see what other people's experiences are and understand that most people have, good intentions and that they're living their lives. And yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. But I think Sister Creatures, it's like, I also wrote it for anyone who's been like underestimated or wrongly estimated, people who like have practiced making art or being creative and understanding how that can improve their lives. And yeah. I don't know. It's a good book. I'm proud of it. I think
Yeah.
like, yeah, pick it up.
Yeah, I think so. I agree.
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree with that. And then
Agreed.
what?
I'm looking forward to seeing your pictures in the bookshops, standing next to all these books that you love, and
Yeah,
go, but mine's here as
but mine's right
well.
here, and you need to get this
Yeah.
one. Yes. Yeah.
I want to do that.
Yeah, you need to do that. You definitely need to do that. Okay. It wouldn't be an episode of Fictional Hangover if we didn't have a would you rather question. So we had to have one. Claire, ask our would you rather question.
We ask every week, but we don't, or usually on social media, but we can't because this book is not yet out.
No,
So it's
spoilers.
100% on you. Would you rather, and I think you've possibly even already answered this, babysit annoying children for an extended time or take in one strange child overnight?
Mm. I think this answer might surprise you, maybe, but I'm gonna do the risky thing and take in a strange child overnight. I think, it could go terribly wrong, but if it doesn't, it's kind of saved a lot of my time, away from the annoying children that I don't have to watch anymore. But I will say, since it's only one night, like there's no way in hell I'm sleeping because the second you fall asleep, the next thing you know, you open your eyes and this strange child is looming over you,
Yeah,
like
definitely.
staring at you, in the
It's
middle of the
definitely happening.
night.
Mm-hmm.
I call
Um,
him son.
Oh. Oh.
does that happen?
He's all the time, but I've not been very well this week, hence the weird voice. And I had a bit of a sleep in, and he snuck into my room as he was getting up and put one of my plushies. I've got a sad nuggie. If you've never seen a sad nuggie, you must investigate sad nuggies. But I've got a sad nuggie plush I got for my birthday, and he put it just so I would wake up and awake and be eye to eye with this sad nuggie. I was like, "Thanks, sweetie."
You son of a.
I mean, that is also accurate, Amanda. I think
Yeah.
I've bred this into him, so it's all on me.
It's your fault, really.
It is.
So
It
when I
is.
was a camp counselor, I did have a sleepwalker who would I would wake up in the middle of the night more than a couple times and just have her just like staring at me. And then I
No.
told her parents this because I'm 21 at this point. And she was in a top bunk and they were like, "Oh my God, my baby was sleepwalking. I hope you moved her to the bottom bunk." And I was like, "Oh yeah, no, I exaggerated. Like, no, I didn't think about that. I mean, come on. I'm
No, she
20."
was waking up staring at me like, no.
And I'm sorry, but you cannot act like you're as a parent surprised that you have a sleepwalking child.
I know. I was
Oh,
like, does this not happen at home? Is this specific to me and this camp? Yeah. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
it could
Amanda,
be
have you
stressful
woken up to
situations.
a weird child staring at you?
No, no, I
Have you?
am, purposefully child free.
Hmm.
The only experiences I have with children are at the library and they stay there and they no. So no children staring at me.
Cool.
And I'm
Cool,
I'm
cool.
going to keep it that way.
Hmm.
So I don't even know how I would answer this would you rather question because I don't want to babysit children anyway.
There's
Either
only one
way.
child I like in this world, and I've purposely made him into the weirdo that he is.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm. I don't want to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
don't
the question was an annoying child. Like, that's
right.
obviously clear, not your child. But
Oh, I mean, to be fair, every child can be annoying. I'm a parent, and he's a sweet, sweet angel, but he's a monster as well.
I guess if I had to answer this one, I would take in one strange child overnight. But you're right, you do not sleep.
no.
They are
Would you like
locked
to?
in.
You can have mine for one night, but he's a really good sleeper. So when you tell him to go to bed, just give him some books and he's fine. As long as he's got books, he'll stay
But
in his room.
but then he doesn't fit the parameters of the question. He's not a strange child. He's not
He
a
is because he
scraggly
spends the
ragamuffin
entire
coming out
time.
of the woods.
All you'll hear, well, that's strange, but define strange. But also,
Mm,
all you'll
mm,
do is you'll hear weird noises and screaming and shouting and
no.
voices, and you'll be like, what's going on. And what he's doing is he's using his imagination and putting himself and his plushies into the story.
Oh,
And
now
you,
see,
you,
I
you
would be right in the middle of that though.
yeah.
Hmm.
I would be doing the voices as well. That wouldn't bother me.
I don't know, you need just to find strange. Annoying is annoying, and I have a lack of patience when it comes to children.
Yeah.
Well, oh yeah, yes, me too. But I will say, like, I think part of the parameters of this question is you are not already familiar with this strange child you're taking in. Like, you don't have the context of like that child in their life. So you
Yeah.
don't really know what's going on with like how you're going to get this person to sleep or what's going on with the screaming and the voices.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, two
Because this
questions
person
then.
has just shambled out of the woods, is how
Hmm.
I'm
Okay.
taking it.
Well, I've got two questions. One, is the child called Damien? And two, do you have access to chloroform or
Do
potentially whiskey or something, like some sort of
You're
alcohol?
gonna drug a child? You're gonna.
For
I mean, you gotta
legal
do
for
what you gotta
legal
do.
purposes, no. In a hypothetical situation, yes.
This is
Yeah.
why fiction's great, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because
yeah,
you can lock the child in a room and everything will turn out okay. And you won't be arrested.
right. It won't turn out okay, though. Like,
No,
let's be honest.
it won't. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be
You know, like the
bad.
little hamster, hamster cages where they've got the little drinks dispense things and the little food dispense things. I'll
Uh-huh.
just put one of them in the room,
That's
and
nice of
then
you.
they've got liquid for hydration.
Do they have a bucket?
Yes, I'm not cruel. They will have a bucket and a Mars bar,
I don't know if
and
we
then
should
that's it. But
continue this
then, but
theoretical
then,
situation. We're gonna get in
what I
trouble.
might do is if I'm gonna have a strange child staying overnight, I'm gonna go, and this has been bugging me, and this is what's gonna happen. The Welsh legend of the Mary Lwyd.
Yes.
That's happening, except the Mary Lwyd is me.
So if the strange child gives you a chocolate bar, everything will be fine?
Yes.
Do you have a horse head? Isn't
Well, not necessarily, but whatever's in
okay.
this situation, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
But as long as you get the chocolate, you'll be fine.
Yes.
Okay.
It's got to be an acceptable. If it's a Snickers, no, I don't like Snickers. If it's
Okay.
a crunchy, I'll take that.
I need a Twix. I'm just putting that
Oh, I
out there.
do like a
Ooh.
I
Twix.
love
Yeah.
a
I'll take a
Twix.
Twix. I'll take
Love
a
a
Twix.
Twix.
Yeah.
I really want a Twix now.
And I really like an almond joy.
Okay. Cool, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the first part of that sentence was okay. So you're not an
I don't
almond
know.
joy
It's the
fan?
the slimy coconut. It kind of gets me a little bit,
Okay.
but it's not the
I've
taste. It's sort of a texture.
Okay. Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can
I've
understand that.
never had an almond joy. I like Three Musketeers.
Three Musketeers are great.
Yeah, I do like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kit Kat. Kit Kat. I
Do
don't
like a
I'm
know.
not
Kit
the
Kat.
biggest fan of Kit Kats.
I like a Kit Kat, and they come in a variety of flavors, which is fun.
Hmm.
Those are fun to
Cadbury's
get.
caramel, you don't have them in the US, but down the top tier.
Ooh. Okay.
No, yeah.
Whisper.
I know. I didn't want to mention the Whisper bar that I love so much that is difficult to get here because
I know I need
it's
to
the best.
restock
It's
you.
the best chocolate ever.
I
You should
need to
I
get one.
know.
experience
We need
this.
to send you a Whisper. Claire, can you get on that? Can you send that to
Yes.
Laura?
Thank you.
Can't
I
right
need
now, the
it.
shops are closed in the UK.
Right. Well,
But yes, I will get
fine.
on that.
Okay, yeah. Well, she needs treasures anyway. We need to send her treasures in the mail. So that's gonna have to be part of it.
Wait, Claire, what time is it where you are? 7?
No,
6?
nearly 6.
6. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we have this. It's in the UK. Shops are closed at like 4 or 5 o'clock. We have Sunday
Mhm.
hours, so they're very short. I mean, there might be like petrol station kind of like the shop convenience stores attached to them, but generally speaking, shops are closed.
Okay. Cool.
There you go. Fun fact.
Yeah,
That was so domestic.
it was. And that
Haunted
like
dolls.
yeah, that was the end. That's the end of all of our questions. Like, is that where we end it? Like, oh yeah, shops are
No,
closed
I've got a
already.
question.
Okay.
Having not read it, Is this a standalone or
Ooh.
dot dot dot?
It's funny. So it's a standalone, but I'm working on like two novel ideas right now, and I'm just letting myself do that this year where I'm trying to get a book out, and then I think January 1st of 2026 I need to choose one and go for it. But I
Mm.
am writing a book set in Pine Creek, my fictionalized small town in Louisiana, with some of the minor characters from Sister Creatures who never actually left. Because everyone in this kind of explores the women that do end up leaving. But there's plenty of people who didn't leave. So, it's
Ooh,
also pretty weird and eerie. Yeah.
I like
A little
that.
bit
Instant
of
bestseller at a Waffle House. Just saying.
I'm no, I wrote down Waffle House. Like I'm not gonna write another book that doesn't have
Thank you.
Waffle House.
Thank you. That's all I need in my life is books to have Waffle House. I do get ridiculously excited and text Amanda and go, "There's a Waffle House."
Yeah.
Well, this is
Sponsors
like
Waffle
why it's
House.
so great to ride your bike across the country because like you encounter a Waffle House and you're like, my life is complete. Like you're running a constant calorie deficit. You're like, just give me a
Yeah.
Waffle House. So
So
that's a big
what is
part
your
of it.
order at Waffle House? What do you get?
Um, I like just like a plain, I like to do a custom order, like a
Okay.
plain Belgian waffle with like a
Mm-hmm.
shit ton of whipped cream
Yes.
and syrup,
Uh-huh.
and then like a scrambled egg and a bacon situation. So,
Yum. I like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
like that.
it's a nice
Yeah.
mix of sweet and
But
savory.
no
hmm
hash browns? You might.
If I get the hash browns, it's always the kind of the last thing that I eat, and
Mm.
like, I'm not that big of a hash browns fan. Like, if
Okay.
they're really good, they're good, but most often they're soggy. At least, sorry, Waffle
Oh,
House. Like, I don't know if I've had a
a
non-soggy hash
non-soggy
brown.
hash brown.
Yeah.
Like even you have biked across some poor Waffle Houses, and
Okay, you get
you
like
can
legit. Okay,
yeah
that's good. That's
yeah
good. All right.
yeah because that's my go-to order is just the hash browns with like stuff added in. So
Oof.
You
All
sent me a
right.
very sexy picture the other day.
I did because we just
Of
went
a
to
hash
Waffle
brown?
House this weekend. It's very weird that we're we're talking about it, but yeah, I did
You,
send her a
you
hash
know,
brown.
I think I just avoid the hash brown and next time like I'm just gonna go for it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should. You
hmm
definitely should.
I'm so hungry right now.
No,
hmm
you're missing out, Claire. One of these
I
days.
had tater tots today, though. How American am I?
That's pretty American.
I
Tater
love a
tot
tater
is,
tot.
yeah,
Yeah.
I love a
They were
tater
very
tot.
crunchy. They were very nice. I did enjoy them.
hmm
Yeah. Now all I want to do is eat potatoes for the rest of the day.
That's because potatoes are life.
Potatoes are everything. I mean, just
They're
like a
everything.
baked potato, just like
Oh.
with
Yep.
all the stuff, except
Yeah.
sour cream, which freaks me out. Sorry.
No, you've got to
Same.
have some sour cream. You don't have to.
Same. Thank
I
you,
mean, to be fair, just
Laura.
a big pile of
Thank
cheese.
you.
Oh yeah. A big pile of cheese and some butter and some like green onions or chives. That's all I
Yes.
need.
Oh
No
yeah.
sour cream though.
Oh,
Oh, I think we
No.
might have just become best friends.
Oh,
I
thank
think I
God.
think we've got a bit sexy with this talk. Potatoes, mine.
It's fine. I think it's fine. Okay. Is that an appropriate place to end? Sexy
Yes, because you've
potatoes?
ended on a good note.
Sexy
Sexy
hmm
potatoes.
potatoes.
Sexy potatoes.
Yeah,
Okay.
some hope and redemption, just
Yes,
how my book
hope,
ends.
hope and redemption with sexy potatoes. I
hmm
I think it's great. I think it's a good place. So tell us anything else that you're excited about and where everyone can find you on social media.
Yeah, I think we already talked about the audiobook, which is just thrilling to me.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about my events, all of which are on my website, which is lauravenitagreen.com.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on Instagram at Laura Green 517. And what am I excited about? I'm excited about the new Samantha Schweblin book coming out, the new Mona
Mm.
Awad book coming out. I'm
Mm.
excited. Have y'all watched Dexter Resurrection?
No.
Okay,
Is it
it's
good?
so good. And so
Okay.
I'm just like waiting for the next season to come out.
I
I'm
heard it
not
got
someone who dresses
cancelled.
up for Halloween, but I love spooky season and just
Mm-hmm.
heading into the fall. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm excited about.
I love all of those things. Except for Dexter. I've never watched Dexter, but I can appreciate your love of
So
Dexter.
good. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I like the
right.
premise.
Yeah. It's got it. I don't know why I haven't watched it. It's not like, oh, Dexter. Why am I like? it just hasn't
Yeah.
happened for me yet.
Yeah.
Maybe
If
it
you need a
will.
show, just, keep it in mind.
Yeah, I think I will.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. You are amazing, and you are part of the Fictional Hangover family now, whether you like it or not.
I like it. Thank
Okay,
you,
good.
Amanda and
Good.
Claire.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks. Thanks so
Thank
much
you for
for joining
coming
us.
and bringing you so much joy today. It's been a highlight.
Yes. Oh, it's fantastic. But that's the end of this
Oh.
new and indie spotlight episode of Fictional Hangover. I'm
Boo.
Amanda,
I'm Claire.
and that's Laura.
Yay! Thanks
Yay!
for having me.
Yay! Make sure you join us next time for our regularly scheduled episode out on Wednesday. Look out for our Would You Rather polls on social media. Don't forget about our book club on Discord. Be sure to visit our shop on Redbubble at fictionalhangover.redbubble.com for all your favorite Fictional Hangover themed merchandise, and become a patron of ours on Patreon at patreon.com/fictionalhangover. Until next time, remember, the only cure for a fictional hangover is another book. Yay!
Like Sister Creatures, it's
Yes,
out on
it's out
October
on October
7th.
7th. Yay!